What is going on, guys? So right behind me is my newly acquired 29er titanium mountain bike, and the model is Samsung The Judge 29SL. And I've already did a full review of the bike, as well as showed you guys some footage of me riding the bike on the trail. So far, I really love the bike. So I went ahead and actually ordered a few upgrades. And from this point on, anytime I'm going to be talking about this bike, it's going to be an upgrade down to this bike. So things planned are wheel sets, which is coming soon. Very excited. Carbon fiber wheel sets. I'm also thinking about replacing the stem and the handlebar with a polished version, so the entire bike looks more uniformed to pair with the titanium color of the frame. And in this video, I am also very excited because looking at the package size, you probably guessed what it is, right? It's straight. We're going to be replacing the original cheap aluminum seat post that is currently on the bike. I'm going to weigh the current seat post's weight, and then we're going to take a look at this titanium seat post that I ordered from AliExpress, shipped directly from China, arrived to me in less than a week, which is pretty amazing. Okay, so right here I have the titanium seat post. This one is 27.2 millimeters offset, so it kind of sets back about 20 millimeters. There are many sellers on AliExpress selling seat posts, titanium made. I chose this one in particular because I liked the look of the seat post, and of course the integration of the rounding mechanism right here, which I think one, saves weight, and second, the execution is very minimalistic and very simple, which is what I really like about this particular seat post in terms of how it is implemented. Looking at the welding point, it is welded quite well, okay? Beautifully welded, actually. So it's gonna go well for sure with my titanium frame, right? And again, pure titanium, beautiful, beautiful. And the cool thing about titanium is they don't feel cold to the touch. They're always kind of like a warm feel. Same thing for the frame. If I touch the frame, it doesn't feel cold at all, which is, one thing that's cool about the titanium frames. And I'm going to go ahead and get my scale here. I'm going to remove the seat post on my bike, and we're going to weigh it on my table, and then I'm going to put the new seat post on the bike. Now, seat post is probably one of the easiest thing you can replace and upgrade yourself. You don't need to take it to a bike shop to do seat post replacement, okay? You just need your multi-tool for your bicycle, okay? Usually a size 4 to 6 hex wrench. And for me, the seat post clamp is, I believe, 4 millimeters. And I have a torque wrench that can also work to quickly remove the seat clamp. And basically, I'm just gonna unscrew it. Seat clamp's loose, pull the seat post out, and let's take the saddle off the seat post, which is a size 6 hex wrench, okay? So again, as you can see, it doesn't take any time at all to service the seat post and upgrade the seat post. So if you don't have a titanium frame, you could also get a lot of lightweight carbon seat posts that's available for sale on AliExpress. The quality, I would say the quality is okay if you don't do anything extreme, like a huge job on your downhill mountain bike. For those, I would still suggest a full metal seat post as opposed to a carbon fiber seat post, just on the safety side, right? So, but for general road use, single tracks, cross country, those lightweight seat posts can potentially save you a lot of weight for not a lot of costs. Okay, if you buy it on AliExpress, those seat posts usually cost around $45, like $30 to $60. Even this titanium one, okay, this full titanium seat post, 350 millimeters. Cost me $49 shipped plus tax, so it's quite affordable, okay? And I'm almost having my seat off. I'm just trying to loosen everything so I can take the seat out. Sliding it around, working its magic. All right, saddle is separated. This is the original seat post. This is the titanium one. And obviously, I think they're pretty similar in weight, okay? But let's weigh it really quick. All right, I'll just read it to you, the actual weight. So the one currently installed on my bike, 12.4 ounce, which translates to 353 grams. And that is including all the hardware for mounting the seat, okay? So keep that in mind, 353 grams. And this one, the titanium one, wow, 230 grams, okay? That's a huge difference of over 120 grams, which is pretty amazing, pretty amazing. So right off the bat, you know, same length, it saved me 120 grams. And it made my bike looks better for a cost of around $60. Now, I could easily sell this old seat post for around $20 to $30. So in reality, the actual cost of the titanium one from AliExpress is about, let's see, 60 minus 20, spend $40 to save 120 grams, which is already pretty significant on any kind of, you know, bicycle setup. All right, so we got the weight part of the seat post difference, you know, taken care of. Now I just want to show you guys the actual seat or saddle assembly. Now, when I initially got it, the top part or the bottom part, I don't know which one is top, which one is bottom, it actually got stuck when I tried to clamp it down. And so it was not sitting in here properly. But now it's still a little, the tolerance is not as accurate on those aluminum parts that was included in the seat post. So the titanium part is welded really well, but the aluminum part just doesn't align as precise as I want. So right now I'm still like struggling to play around with it just a little bit. See, it just, like this is the internal part. This is the only part that I'm kind of having a little bit of doubt of, because it's supposed to reset, okay, reset in here, but right now it is just not resetting in there as smoothly as I want. See, it kind of gets stuck. So it's like pressure fitted, but it's not pressure fitted precisely, okay? I think it's because of the additional paint that they applied to the top of this part. Right now it's kind of aligned. This is where you want it. And then with this kind of aligned, you have the two parts that kind of pushes in there, okay, at an angle. Okay, so it slides in and then it squeezes it, and that in turn locks it in place. So I'm gonna try to just kind of align the rod position first, and then try to push it in there, and then try to lock it. The white part is supposed to be at the top, okay? The less white part is supposed to be at the bottom. So let's try to make it work. Now again, this is where I guess the cheap one is just requires more work, okay? The moment I squeezed the bottom part in there, I couldn't put those two pieces in there together. And now it's kind of stuck. I kind of have to wiggle to get it out. It looks like I just have to put one piece in at a time and then somehow align it magically. All right, interestingly, off the camera, it took me about 5 seconds to get everything in place. Now I'm gonna put the screw in here and start aligning, changing the angles and tighten it. And finally install this on the seat post. So now you can see the angle is still adjustable. And the moment I lock it and tighten everything, everything gets tightened and the angle should lock by itself as well. Okay, so let's go to the bike and get it installed. All right, so it is tightened on the clamp, and now I just need to make sure that I get this thing to an angle that I like, which is for the most part going to be as flat as possible. Okay. And being offset, I'm going to try to get to the maximum forward position because that's how I like it, and make sure it is nice and flat before I start tightening this screw. Okay, so once I have that screw tightened, it's gonna stay in place. And by the way, it looks great. It perfectly matches the titanium frame. The two materials are almost identical. The brushing texture is slightly different, but nothing to be concerned of. Still moving a little bit, has to tighten this quite a lot to make sure it doesn't move around, especially during mountain bike rides, right? It's going to require a lot of force to move it around though. But yeah, nice. All right, so installation is complete. As you guys can see, it matches perfectly with the bike frame. Welding joint looks really, really nice. Okay, and wow, and it saved 120 grams, which is quite a lot of weight on a mountain bike. So again, I have to go out and do a ride, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm pretty sure that the ride is not gonna feel any different compared to the aluminum seat post. But the major reason to get this upgrade is to save a little bit of the weight and to get the seat post in line with the titanium frame look. So make sure you subscribe. I have new the saddle videos coming out, and I'm gonna have the new wheel set video come out for the 29er. Everything is ordered from AliExpress, and so far I've been impressed with the quality of some of the materials I get from AliExpress. Now for this particular seat post, the only thing I don't like is the tolerance on the aluminum hardware. Other than that, really no complaints. Okay, so yeah, see you guys in the next video.